thought I was gonna get it in there before you hit record. I was not quick enough. We'll delete that. Think that made it onto the recording?
It for sure did, because you were coughing right as it said, "This meeting is being recorded." And, like, that's always in every recording.
No, try to do it quick. Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome, everybody, to the
Riri
and Lexi
Podcast. Okay, so this is obviously our first video. So welcome, viewers. Thank you for listening. Thank you. I cannot touch my ears. They are covered. So, thank you for seeing or watching. Those are not the same thing. Our podcast. And so this podcast is mainly going to focus on watching or having watched some movies.
She knows her verb tenses.
Of course I do. We are going to be watching, we have already watched these, and we're going to be discussing. That's the ing verb right there. We will be discussing these movies and connect them to global issues, just as our literature teacher, Miss Starfruit, would want. So, let's continue. So, Lexi, my little Lexi. My little Lexus.
Baby, the line of my life, the rhinoplasty.
Raspberry.
What?
It has to be raspberry.
What is a rhinoplasty? Is that a part
That's a nose surgery.
Oh,
I'm your rhinoplasty.
The rhinoplasty to my plastic surgeon. The what other noun starts with an R? The rhinoceros to my Sahara.
So, the light of my life actually works for you then. So, the light of my life. What are we talking about today?
We're going to be discussing The Thinning, movies 1 and 2.
Movies 1 and 2.
Not 3 though. They promised it, but they did not deliver. And I am furious.
Logan Paul, if you're listening, listen hard.
Yes. We are outraged. The viewers are outraged.
Your fan base is outraged right now. You have to make a third movie with Peyton List.
Yeah, so Logan Paul is the director, creator. Peyton List, one of the main actresses.
Lena, I'm pretty sure her name was Lena Michaels.
Yes. Logan is Blake Redding.
Balake.
Definitely didn't just look it up 5 minutes.
Basically the movie's about these children that have to take testing every year to see if they will be killed due to overpopulation, and they want the smartest of the bunch. So
they kill off.
We're definitely surviving.
Oh yeah. They kill off 5% of each grade level from kindergarten to seniors. Then once you're an adult, you're free from the anxiety of being killed every year.
Yay! Now you can look forward to being an adult.
Oh yeah. The Thinning, it deals with a lot of issues, as you could imagine.
A lot. Before we get into this, for our thousands and thousands of listeners out there, there will be spoilers.
Oh yes.
So watch those movies. If you don't have YouTube Premium, watch them.
You can get them pirated.
No, you're not allowed to say that. Don't condone pirating.
I don't.
Watching.
I don't.
Yeah, because we totally.
Not
a pirate.
No, I don't condone that.
We have enough vitamin C.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I feel like.
Sorry, you go.
No, you go.
You go.
Lexi, L is the beginning letter of the alphabet. It's not the beginning, but it comes before R.
Okay, I was gonna say that for The Thinning 1, So, okay, what should we start with?
I
The
feel like,
government.
yes, the government. It's very corrupt in this entire thing.
So yeah, obviously not obviously, but this whole system is enacted by the government.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can imagine, it's not the most popular thing.
Yeah, not many people like it.
No, they don't like their children being killed.
And they don't like being killed themselves.
Yeah, it's not really the vibe.
That's
But
not
little
the
do they
vibe.
know they're not actually dead. Well,
Whoa! Wait, is that introduced in the first movie? Or the second?
Well, okay, it's the ending of the first movie.
Okay.
But
I know, the first movie, what's, like, the big plot twist of the season is, Block's dad, was found to change someone's test scores, right?
yeah, because he's the governor
Mm-hmm.
of well, this is in Texas. I don't know where.
He's also, yeah.
He's the governor, and then the second movie he's running for president. I keep getting ahead of myself.
Me too. I was about to say he was POTUS, but I was like, wait a second. Not yet.
Oh, is he?
He becomes it in the second movie.
That's just a wait, POTUS?
President of the United States.
I think of SCOTUS, Supreme Court of the United States.
No, he is the Supreme Court.
How is it? He's on the Supreme Court?
No, he's not on it. He is.
He is Supreme and a court.
Yeah. But no, he is the governor of Texas, and he changes Balak's girlfriend's. I'm gonna stop saying Balake. He changes Blake's girlfriend's test scores because he was distracted. She was distracting.
No, I think that she actually failed.
No, she was learned to get like an 83, right?
No, that was the girl that. No, I think that was somebody else.
I'm gonna search this up because I'm like 98% sure I'm right.
Okay, well, either way, so yeah, so one of the biggest issues in the first movie is corruption in the government. So as a governor, that's more local governments, but this is seen all over the world in the highest forms of government in countries. So yeah, as the highest in the hierarchy of government, nobody really gets to check. Well, in the United States, there's checks and balances, but you still have some degree of autonomy that the other branches don't have, and some degree of like superiority as the executive. So it's like you have to be morally correct, or else you can do things. It's very easy, especially in other countries when like money is just like the motivation for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're not right as a person, then like there's nobody to really stop you, you know?
Mm-hmm. And I feel like specifically in this movie, we see that governments, they have the choice to be different. Like in the second movie, I know we're jumping ahead, but like in the second movie, Lena Peyton List, the female main lead, she takes her children, not her children, her siblings, to a different country because there they don't have this standardized testing.
Yeah, so that's like asylum seeking, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you could say that there is some violence going on in the country, even if it's not warfare. Like they're killing people.
Mm-hmm. That seems a little bit violent to me.
Yeah, so they're like asylum seeking, and even in the process, somebody. Well, okay, I'm not gonna ahead of myself. Somebody dies.
Somebody dies.
Yeah.
No, do you remember that first movie where that scene where he's like running away really pathetically and then he gets caught in the net?
That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing.
No, because the movie is actually kind of good. Like, it's actually pretty good for
yeah, it
a
wasn't
YouTube created movie. Yeah, it was really good. And then this one scene really threw me for a loop. It was very poorly shot. I'm really sorry, Logan Paul, but it was pretty badly directed too.
The main issue is like I think they were trying to establish that people were resisting, like they weren't complying with, you know, going off to their death.
Exactly, and
like, it was just really there was a fence that's like 20 feet long. Like,
you're not getting.
Why are you running?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Why are you running a centimeter a mile? Like,
He was running in slow motion.
Yeah, he was. I meant a centimeter in an hour, but not a centimeter a mile. No, but what's it called? I also Lena, I'm pretty sure she ends up supplying people with study pills. It was introduced in the first movie when Blake was like, "Hey yo, Lena, can I get one of those study pills?"
I thought you said study guides.
Well, I'm pretty sure she ends up selling pills actually. Like she sends something. Like she sells something illegal, which is why they were being very quiet about it, because you're not supposed to have it.
I thought, like, remember when they were in the ceiling together, and he was like, Blake was like, "Why do you?" Yeah, she gives out answers.
Yeah.
He was like, "What are you using that money for? A new car?" Sorry.
A new car? You gonna buy a Tesla?
New clothes? And she was like, actually, my mother is dying." And he was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm a terrible human being."
And isn't his mother dead too?
They never really address
his mother.
Yeah, she's just not there. She wasn't present at birth.
Yeah.
Is that sensitive to say?
She just wasn't there.
It's like Dr. Doofenshmirtz. If you
Yeah.
know, you know.
His parents weren't there either for his birth.
Poor guy.
Poor
Blake
guy.
is the modern Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
I was gonna sing the theme song for Doofenshmirtz, but I completely it's not coming to mind.
Doofenshmirtz Evil
Incorporated. But yeah, that was there. And then what's it called? Oh my gosh, that's really bright. What was I gonna say? I was gonna talk about how she's resisting the government. She's definitely not wanting to be a part of the system, and anyone who buys these answers are obviously not for the system.
Yeah, and the thing is that she's a very smart student, so she very well could have. I don't think she uses the answers for herself. She really doesn't need them.
Yeah, she's obviously very smart. If she's gone through the thinning until she's, I think, 17 in the in the first movie, she's pretty solid. It's just she's giving out these answers because people don't want to comply with this government, and there are people that are vehemently against it. They hate it so much to the point where in the second movie, I'm pretty sure there's when they're having that whole presidential election going on in the background. There's two candidates. Balake's Blake's dad. Sorry, came out naturally. Blake's dad, and then there's another woman who is against the system. That's her main purpose of running. She's this is killing children. We shouldn't be doing this. We don't need to be doing this. But the thing is, they're not killing children. They're hiding them away.
Okay, honestly, that's a little. I can't tell if they save some people because they think they have potential, or if they save everybody.
I'm pretty sure they only save a little bit, because how are they killing off 5% in every single school, in every single grade, 5% of the students? How are they supplying that? I know
I'm sure they regulate the size of schools.
Yeah, because there's no way that there's so many children just underground. Just
they probably do kill most. That's what they told them, but you know, obviously they have no problem lying to people. So I don't know how truthful that is.
Yeah, I mean, why would they lie about that though? Why would they lie that, oh, you guys are a select few? I feel like they would lie about saying we save all of them. You know, I feel like that's kinder to lie about. But the thing is, the government is still lying to their people. They're not telling these people, hey, by the way, the reason why your casket is closed for your son's funeral is because he's actually not in that casket, and the thousands of dollars you spent for that funeral are actually a waste because he's still alive. He's just under your feet. You don't know.
Yeah, you think your son is dead? No, silly goose. He's not dead.
You little silly goose. You're a little bit dumb in the cranium. Yeah, we're using him as unpaid labor.
But also back to the whole resisting the government thing. Even Blake himself, the son of the governor who is enforcing this, failed his own tests on purpose because his girlfriend died the previous year,
He's going against the system.
Like he was willing to die. Like I guess he was hoping that by doing so his dad would see like all the pain that he's causing people. Like all
it's a protest of its own. Like it's a protest against the system.
And then he found Lena. He didn't want to die anymore.
But, yeah. And he also was kind of dating Peyton List before he went in to the underground.
Dating for 6 hours.
Yeah, they were dating for 6 hours, and then he goes and kisses his ex-girlfriend like the moment he sees her.
Well, are they really exes? They're really exes because he thought she was dead.
Don't laugh. You're like, haha, she was dead.
They never really broke up. Like it was like forced. Obviously, if you think your partner's dead, you're not going to be dating them. I would assume. I would hope.
That comes up in Manifest too. Like what's it called? Like that show with the airplane going missing for 5 years.
I never watched that one. But I did watch the trailer.
Well, one of the plane people are actually like they're married, and then when they come home, the wife is actually dating someone, but he doesn't know yet, and they're like going on to their own life, but she's like, don't kiss me, don't do anything, because like, and then she ends up telling him, I'm actually with someone, because you were gone for 5 years, what am I supposed to do?
Why didn't she just tell him straight up though?
Yeah.
Like, him on, like, it's a very, like, I feel like there's nothing wrong. Like, that's a very, like, a valid thing
reason.
To do. Your partner's gone for 5 years, and you did, like, obviously that makes sense.
Obviously, like, it's been 5 years. Like, there's time. It's not like she immediately started dating someone else. No, like, it took her time to get over you, but, like,
yeah,
just because y'all's marriage was perfect, it doesn't retract from the fact.
Marriage advice.
Yeah, no, it doesn't retract from the fact that she's, like, she looks 25, by the way, the wife. Like, obviously, she's...
How does everybody in movies look 25 no matter what age they're supposed to?
No, literally, because, like, Marvel characters in general, like half of them are 40, 50 plus years, and they all look like they're
plus. No, you acting like this is like elderly.
No, they all look like they're like 36 at most.
I know. Oh my gosh, Chris Evans.
What are they putting onto their skin? Like why do they look so young?
Well, the fact that Chris Evans could be my father. He could be my father, but he still holds the key to my heart. I know I said the same thing about Elon Musk. I just have multiple.
Elon Musk, you just really like people who are old.
Competition, Elon.
Competition. Get your girl. But yeah, no, yeah, obviously there's resistance to the government. Oh my gosh, we're going off track, but it's fine. We love it.
Yeah, okay. So like back to corrupt governments in real life. So my family is originally from Ghana, West Africa. And a lot of the governments in Africa in general are very corrupt. Ghana is not the worst, but it's not the best either.
Wow, profound.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought that up last night.
You've been sitting on it for 24 hours.
Like, the main reason why it's, well, there's just kind of a culture, and not like a culture like an actual culture. It's like a habit where people just don't want to work for money. They just want to take the easy way out, and they have no issue stealing from other people for their own livelihood, which is, I guess, kind of what's going on in the thinning. It's like, as like the president of Ghana, you have access to all the country's money, and it's not like, and a lot of people think that African countries are poor, and I'm not gonna say that they're not the wealthiest, but a lot of the issues also their own people stealing from each other. So it's like with the thinning, like Blake's dad is also taking advantage of this whole system in order for his own benefit, because they're getting free labor out of it.
Yeah.
At the expense of their people's like emotions, at the expense of other things that are important.
Yeah, other things that are important. No, the expense of like families, and at the expense of literal children. Like he is keeping all of these children like locked underneath the ground, literally underneath the ground, making these tablets and different devices for, and this kind of like correlates to sweatshops in a way, because like people, yeah, for sure, no, for sure, because like these people are are kept underground. They have to make these devices tablets, just like how many people are stuck in a sweatshop.
My dad is calling me. Should I? This is.
You should take it. You should take it.
Okay. Hi, Dad. Yes, Dad. I'm good. How are you? I'm actually filming a podcast. So I'm filming one with Uber Girl. My dad says hi.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, she's actually been told that before. Yeah. It's like her whole personality at this point. Okay. You said we should do a podcast on Uber. That's your territory, though. I won't say.
Yeah. No, we really should, though. We should talk about the recording.
The recording? Oh!
We should talk about not in this one, not in this podcast. We can talk about it later, though.
And, like, it's like video evidence. What evidence? What is this? If you can hear the garage door, like, my room is on top of the garage.
So is mine.
So, if you can hear the garage door, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't ask for this room.
I asked for my room, because it's the best.
Yeah, I like my room. Wait, I just dropped a safety pin.
Oh, no.
These pins are not safe.
They're pointy.
All the people out there. They're not safe.
They're not safe. False advertising.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, where were we before my father
interrupted? No, I'm just kidding. I love how you were like, yeah, no, I'm doing a podcast with Uber Girl.
Like, I don't even know if he knows your real name. My mom knows your real name, but my dad knows you as Uber Girl.
We love that. We love that. You should share with him the podcast. Not the podcast. The voice message. Like, just listen to it at family dinner.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's funny that you think we have family dinner.
It's funny you think that we have dinner. No, I'm just kidding. You didn't say anything about my family having family dinners, and I was just like, it's funny how you think that we have.
The fact that people actually have those, we only have them for like Thanksgiving.
It's so strange. Like, people are like, I'm sorry, but I gotta go at 5:30. I'm like, 5:30? Why? And they're like, we're having a family dinner. I'm like, what's the special occasion? And they're like, we do this every day.
I know. Like, it's good, but I'm like, my family,
they don't have the time.
Stuff. Like,
exactly.
Our schedules, well, okay, like, what do I have to do? I'm just at home. Like, I could. But my parents, my brother and I don't have much of an excuse.
See, like, I have stuff to do. Obviously, I have the podcast.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then
influencer.
Yeah. And then my mom usually has meetings, and so does my aunt. And then my grandma, well, she doesn't have an excuse. No, I'm just kidding. She is usually doing the cooking and like.
Yes, I do
the cooking. Yes, I do the cleaning. No, that's literally my grandma. And but she usually does that, or she actually does have like stuff to do. Like she has her own things. Like none of us have like a cumulative time that we can all just get together and be like, family dinner. It's gonna take 2 hours, so block out your schedules. Like,
I know. And then you have to like lay the dishes.
The dishes. Even though I don't do the dishes. I'm like, the dishes.
I have to do the dishes. It would not be fun.
Yeah.
So where were we with the thinning?
We were at unpaid labor, slavery, basically.
Yeah, and like, I know people think that's a thing of the past, but
it's literally not.
It still happens. I think in Qatar.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't know what they were building, but they would take people's passports and wouldn't give them back.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
And that's not cool.
It's not cool, you guys. You gotta stop to join the cool kids club.
Just taking people's passports, like, they kind of need those.
Yeah, kind of.
I feel like I'm supposed to be raising awareness. I'm like, guys, like, if you want to take their passports, it's okay. That was a joke. Don't steal those passports.
They really need those things, okay? Like, actually though, don't steal someone's passports. That's not very cool of you.
Do not condone the theft of of documents. No, that's not the vibe.
Timothy would not approve. Timothy.
He doesn't live in that. Oh no, I can hear my dad.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Let's open the front door.
But I didn't hear it. So.
No, he doesn't open.
Is he opening it? Because I don't hear it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Literally, the floor vibrates. Yes, he is opening it. But I'm happy you guys can't hear it.
Yeah, but like, what's it called?
My name, so hopefully you can hear that either. That was like 10 minutes ago, though.
Oh, do you want to tell your mom that you're doing a podcast?
Well, she stopped yelling.
Oh. Okay. But yeah, no, I'm gonna bring a little bit. I'm gonna bring a little bit of a controversial topic on here, but and it's not something that I have complete knowledge of, but I am aware of it. In the United States itself, there's mass incarceration of Black people, and people who are in those jails end up having to do like work from either like 12 cents to literally nothing. And it correlates to that unpaid labor, because it's getting labor for such a low price, even sometimes free.
I honestly don't know much about that topic either. And like, with that labor, is it like cleaning labor?
Or... I'm pretty sure they have stuff where it's like you make things, like you.
Oh really?
Yeah, like.
Oh, like in Pop Tropica, you had to. Okay. You have to make license plates in the jail one. You escape from jail one. You have to make license plates.
Okay.
And you'd be paid in gum, and then you could trade the chewing gum for like documents about the other prisoners.
Oh.
And I never beat the level. I'm so sad about it. It was 3 stars for like difficulty. 3 out of 3.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
I'm reliving my
Pop Tropica trauma. Your pop trauma.
I'm so mad. Never beat that. I beat all the other levels. No, except for Shrink Ray. I did not beat Shrink Ray. That one was my favorite though. Sorry.
No, it's alright. I have no clue what this is.
You don't know what Pop Tropica is?
No.
I don't think we can continue this podcast.
We're stopping
this relationship.
No, the rest of the podcast episodes are just gonna be me playing Pop Tropica.
Please, I literally used to play it in class.
First
year when I didn't take the IB.
I never have played games in class before. No, that's not me. Not me, and like, what's it called? I'm gonna give her a fake name. Miss Happy Pancakes, our history teacher. I literally
pancakes.
That's the first thing that popped in my head.
I was like, who is that?
Literally, Mrs. Happy Pancakes. Like, literally, let me tell you, we were all playing Flappy Golf after the summative. Like, we were
except for me, because I don't have it downloaded and I'm not tech.
I got 3rd place.
But honestly, well, we were supposed to work at our IA.
Yeah.
Okay, we just had a paper too. Everybody was tired.
Like, we were. We were tired.
I think it was the day before fall break.
No, it really was. It was. I didn't know about the summative until like 2 days before it happened.
It was the last period of the last day before break. Like,
exactly. We're gonna be exhausted.
Miss Happy Pancakes.
Miss Happy Pancakes. No, but we were upset. We were tired. We were used.
We only have 9 minutes left. I mean. Okay, the Thinning 2.
The Thinning 2. This one more talks about this one actually delves really deep into the corrupt government and the whole like unpaid labor thing, because
there's corruption in jail, like how there are some really corrupt jails out there. If anyone continue.
Yeah, no, you can discuss on that.
Okay, I don't know much about jail. I've never been.
Really?
Yeah, I don't plan on it either. But I think my mom was telling me that there is a jail in like DeKalb County, because this is Georgia.
Georgia.
Really corrupt. Like, the police department owns all of the bail bond places. So when you try and get bails, like it doesn't work out for prisoners because they own all of them. And I don't know what they're doing in those jails, but yeah, I don't know if this still goes on. My mom told me about this. So it might have been like a 18th century kind of thing.
18th century. I'm in a Facebook story.
But yeah.
But no, that makes sense. And then like in The Thinning, right? The Thinning 2, there's one character, I forgot her name. She usually wears red, and like she literally makes, remember her? She was the one like
the one with the accent.
Like, the one with the accent that was just like, imprison these people. I don't remember her accent. I don't know what accent it is.
It sounded like, I don't know.
I don't know her accent.
I don't want to cut people.
I was just doing a weird accent. Like, I don't know.
It was like borderline like Soviet Russia.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But you know what? I'm gonna do a British accent for her. She was like, imprison those children. That was not British at all.
That was like British Russian.
Why do I keep going to Russian?
Back to the Russians.
I keep going to the Russians. No. But she's like, hey, shawty, you gotta shawties, you gotta imprison those children. Imprison the people that are helping. Oh, there was literally that whole scene where they imprison and like beat up everyone that was against the Thinning.
Wait, where was this? Was this in the jail?
No, this was in Thinning too. Like literally, she was just like, it won't be illegal. And then she made like one phone call, and then like they gave those whole scenes where like there was a hologram of people, and like they were like, this person's against the Thinning, and then they like smashed them against the wall and against cars, and like threw them in jail.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do remember that actually.
That was literally corrupt government right there. Right there. And it was a whole big thing. They didn't go in depth with it most, but like it wasn't fixed. That's why we need the third movie. But like there was that, and then she also wanted to keep these like she knew that these children were being held underground and that they were used for slave labor, and she was advocating for like the people above ground didn't know that, but she was advocating for these children to stay underground so that she could get more money.
It all comes back to money.
It all comes back to money, just like how Zoom wants us to upgrade.
I know. Don't you see we're students?
Yeah. We should get a student discount.
Free. Yeah, I know. It's okay. They're just trying to ran our parade on our Riri and Lexi Podcast parade. And that's unappreciated, Zoom. Very unappreciated.
But yeah, since we do have 5 minutes left, just to like, I think we should give like a few closing remarks on the whole situation. It obviously does connect to our real life situations now. As you said, Ghana and in many other African countries. You also talked about Qatar and the jailing system, I'm pretty sure. And then
the Cobb County.
The Cobb County. But then I also talked about like the government in general here and like the whole mass black incarceration. And again, I don't have that much information on it, but it's still a prevalent issue, and like these movies actually communicate that, even though it is a Logan Paul movie. We kind of forget that, but like it actually does touch up on these really important topics that are still valuable today, and that are even after the 6 years after it was posted, because it was YouTube. It wasn't released as a movie. It was posted on YouTube.
Like sorry.
No, continue.
Like most people don't go into it wanting to like learn more about other bad governments, but I feel like if you go into it with like there's always something you can learn from everything. So I feel like if you go into it with that kind of mindset, the global mindset, nudge, and you can learn something from it. But it's actually a really entertaining movie.
Yeah. You know what? That should be our motto. We can learn anything from everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how we should end each of our podcasts. We can learn anything from everything.
Oh, that's so inspirational.
Yeah, we're just inspirational peoples.
We are.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for listening, you guys.
Yeah.
Episodes are most likely going to be less than an hour because of this whole Zoom thing. But if you want to donate to our Patreon, no, I'm just kidding. If you want to vend me some cash, no, I'm just kidding.
We will accept any and all monetary support.
No, but we won't. We won't accept any cash. No.
No, I will.
No, we won't. We totally won't. No, but obviously, and also YouTube. Let's do YouTube. No, yes.
Are we gonna be YouTubers? Oh my gosh, my childhood dreams are coming true.
Okay, we're posting to YouTube as well. Make sure to come again for the next episode, which will be posted TBD. Yeah.
Yeah.
We deserve it. We deserve it. Like, look at how funny our podcast was. We got our own selves laughing.
That's really not hard. I laugh at my own jokes.
Me too. No, literally, I laugh at someone just.
No, my humor is broken. And I'm sorry. I'm not sorry you guys have to see that.
I'm not like other girls. My humor is broken.
Like you. My humor is intact and completely normal.
Yeah, I'm not like other girls. I'm mentally stable. No. Oh.
On the spectacles. The
spectacles. But thank you for watching this spectacle or listening to it.
It was good.
I know, right? That was good. That was good. But yeah, put on your gamer headphones for the next episode. Listen to our voices. Speak on the...
Or put on your AirPods if you're rich. Upper class. Sorry, put that one H.
That's going in. That's going in. No, I'm not editing any part of this. This is perfect as it is. The conversation we had was very deep, very thoughtful, very profound. Oh, there's less than a minute. Okay. So thank you for listening.
Yes,
See us next week. What movie are we doing next week? Kissing Booth?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I have to rewatch them.
Me too. You know what?
The Kissing Booths.
See y'all next podcast with the Kissing Booth.
Yeah, bye guys.
Bye.